Ever noticed a car on the highway that costs more than most people's houses? Leather seats, chrome rims, every gadget imaginable, and a jaw-dropping payment. And the driver? Probably a regular person with a regular job. So how do they afford it? It's like running fast but getting nowhere financially. Today we uncover why car payments are secretly financial traps. The average US new car payment is over $700 per month. Large SUVs and pickup trucks often exceed $900. Many households pay more for cars than for rent. Extended loans and flashy financing make expensive cars appear affordable. Add insurance, fuel, and maintenance, and payments can hit $2,000 per month. After a few years, most vehicles are worth far less than the loan. Negative equity traps. Multiple cars can take 25 to 30% of household income. Paying more for vehicles than for your child's future education? Common. Rolling loans, trade-ins, and refinancing create compounding debt cycles. People tie their identity to their vehicles, status, success, hard work, even if it's a burden. Fact, it's about image, not transportation. True costs, insurance, fuel, maintenance, depreciation often double the sticker price. Covering these costs with credit cards or loans adds high interest debt. Using debt to pay debt? Risky, but people do it daily. Trucks averaging 15 miles per gallon can cost $400 plus monthly just for fuel. A $70,000 truck may drop to $20,000 in value in 5 years. Debt grows faster than your truck loses value. Financial trap. Loans lasting 7 to 10 years block savings and retirement growth. Families start cutting back on everything just to keep up with car payments. Vacations disappear, dining out becomes rare, and even small pleasures feel like luxuries. Some people are literally eating cheaper meals just to afford their vehicle. It sounds extreme, but for many households, this is the hidden reality. Now imagine redirecting that same $2,000 per month into investments instead. Over time, that money could completely transform your financial future. Most people don't realize they're stuck in this cycle because it feels normal. Everyone around them is doing the exact same thing. The system is designed to keep you spending, upgrading, and financing over and over again. And it works incredibly well. Dealerships don't sell cars, they sell monthly payments. And once you focus only on the payment, you stop seeing the real cost. And that's where the trap begins. Because from that moment, you're no longer buying a car, you're buying a long-term obligation. Take a typical family with two vehicles, two sport cars. Together, their monthly payments can easily exceed their rent or mortgage. To keep up, they start making trade-offs. Fewer vacations, tighter grocery budgets, and sometimes even extra jobs. It becomes a cycle where all your effort goes into maintaining a lifestyle instead of building wealth. Another common situation is rolling old debt into a new car loan. You trade in your car, but the remaining balance doesn't disappear. Instead, it gets added to your new loan, making your next vehicle even more expensive. Then there's the hidden cost of ownership. Insurance, fuel, and maintenance quietly drain your income every month. A single repair can cost hundreds or even thousands, especially on newer, more complex vehicles. Without savings, people turn to credit cards, making the situation even worse. At that point, it's no longer just a car payment, it's a full financial burden. And yet, from the outside, everything still looks successful. Nice car, clean driveway, perfect image. Now, here's where things get really interesting. What if instead of feeding that car payment, you redirected that same money into something that actually grows? Even a simple investment strategy can completely change your financial trajectory over time. You don't need to be an expert to start. Let's say you invest $800 every month instead of spending it on a car. Over several years, that turns into real wealth. Not overnight, not instantly, but steadily and predictably. That's the power most people ignore. Because car payments give instant satisfaction, while investing requires patience. And most people choose now over later. This is not about never buying a car. It's about understanding the true cost of the decision you're making. A car should support your life, not control it. But for many people, it becomes the opposite. So let's talk about how to break out of this cycle step by step, because escaping is absolutely possible. Person reviewing expenses on laptop with detailed breakdown, realistic workspace, not just the payment, but insurance, fuel, maintenance, and depreciation combined. When you see the full number, it often changes how you feel about the purchase instantly. The second step is building a financial buffer, because emergencies are not a question of if, but when. Even a few thousand saved can prevent you from falling into debt when something breaks. The third step is rethinking what kind of car you actually need, not what looks impressive. The third step is rethinking what kind of car you actually need, not what looks impressive. The fourth step is investing the difference. This is where the real shift happens. Instead of losing money every month, you start building something that grows over time. And over years, that shift compounds into something most people never reach: financial flexibility. The fifth step is setting real goals. Not vague ideas, but specific targets for your future. When you have clear goals, it becomes easier to say no to unnecessary expenses. The sixth step is avoiding stacking multiple car loans at once. That's where things spiral quickly. One affordable car is manageable. Two or three expensive ones can destroy your budget. And finally, you need to understand financing before signing anything, because the details matter. Interest rates, loan length, total cost, these are the numbers that decide your future. So let's recap. Car payments are not just simple monthly expenses, they're long-term financial commitments. They feel manageable in the moment, but over time they quietly drain your wealth. The trap is not obvious. It's comfortable, normalized, and socially accepted. But once you see it clearly, you can't unsee it. And that's where everything changes. Because financial freedom doesn't come from what you buy, it comes from what you keep. And every smart decision you make today builds a better version of your future. If this changed how you think about money, make sure to subscribe and stay with me on this journey. Because we're not just talking about money here. We're building real financial freedom step by step. Drop a comment below. What's the most expensive financial mistake you've made so far? And remember, the goal isn't to impress people, it's to build a life you don't need to escape from. I'll see you in the next video.